Welcome back to the Next Human Lab podcast. I'm Simon. There's a moment that most people experience more often than they realize. It's not loud, it's not dramatic, but it changes the direction of your life in very subtle ways.
Yeah. And I think what makes it so frustrating is that it doesn't feel like a lack of ability. It feels like a lack of certainty. Like you could move forward, but something inside you keeps pulling you back. Sometimes it's just subtle doubt, a quiet voice that says, "Are you sure?" And that question stays with you longer than it should.
Exactly. And that's what we're going to explore today. Because self-doubt is not just about lacking confidence, it's about losing connection with your own inner signal. Today, we're not trying to eliminate doubt completely. We're learning how to build something stronger, self-trust.
That makes sense. It's not about never feeling doubt, but about knowing how to anchor yourself and move forward anyway.
As we continue this inner power journey, we've learned how to handle pressure, understand triggers, release approval, stay calm in chaos, stop taking things personally, build quiet confidence, and navigate broken expectations. Now we arrive at something foundational, trusting yourself. Because without self-trust, everything else becomes unstable.
Yeah, because even if you have clarity, if you don't trust it, you won't act on it. And that creates this pattern of hesitation, where you're always close to moving forward but never fully stepping into it.
Let's start with something important. Self-doubt is not because you don't know enough. It's because you don't trust what you know.
So, it's not about capability, it's about interference?
Exactly. You often have an initial instinct, a first response, a sense of direction. But then your mind steps in. It analyzes, compares, questions, and slowly that original clarity gets diluted. Now here's something deeper. You weren't born doubting yourself. You learned it through experiences like being corrected constantly, being told you're wrong, being compared to others, or making decisions that didn't work out. Over time, you started relying more on external validation than your own internal signal.
That really resonates. So much of our doubt comes from those earlier patterns, not from what we're actually capable of.
Here's a trap many people fall into. They wait until they feel 100% sure before they act. But certainty is not something you wait for. It's something you build through action.
So if you keep waiting, you never actually build that trust.
Exactly. Because self-trust grows like this. You decide, you act, you learn, you adjust. Not you wait, you overthink, you hesitate. Let's make this practical. Self-trust is not built in big moments. It's built in small ones. Every time you say, "I'll do this," and you follow through, you reinforce trust. Every time you ignore yourself, you weaken it.
It's almost like self-trust is a muscle. The more you use it, even in small ways, the stronger it gets.
Here's the final shift. Self-trust doesn't mean you always know the right answer. It means you trust yourself to figure it out.
So even if things don't go perfectly, you're still okay, because you trust your ability to respond.
Exactly. That's what makes you stable. Not certainty, trust. Let's bring this into real life. Imagine you're about to make a decision, maybe something related to work or a conversation you need to have. You feel that hesitation. Usually this is where doubt takes over. But what if instead you pause differently? Not to question yourself, but to reconnect with yourself. What feels true for me right now? That question changes the direction completely.
That's powerful. It's a subtle shift, but it can transform how you move through those uncertain moments.
Let's make this deeply practical. Ask yourself, in which areas of my life do I hesitate the most? Maybe decisions about career direction, speaking honestly, trusting your intuition about people, starting something new without over-preparing, or following through on personal commitments. Then go deeper. What am I afraid will happen if I trust myself here?
Some answers might be, I might make the wrong choice, people might judge me, or I might fail again. That really helps reveal the root of your doubt.
Next, choose one small area. Instead of, I need to fix my whole life, try, I will trust myself to complete this one task today. Or I will say what I actually think in one conversation. and then follow through. That's how trust grows.
And when you feel stuck, ask, what feels clear right now, even if it's small? For example, I don't know everything, but I know this next step. Or, I don't feel fully ready, but I know I can start. That's what anchoring looks like.
So today, self-trust is not about having all the answers. It's about being willing to move forward without needing all of them. Here's something to reflect on. Where in my life am I waiting for certainty instead of building trust? Because that's where your growth is being delayed. In the next episode, we're going to explore something powerful, how to let go without losing yourself.
I think what stayed with me today is realizing that I've been waiting for certainty instead of building trust.
Yeah. And once you shift that, everything changes. You stop hesitating so much. You start moving even when things are not perfect. And over time, you realize something powerful. You don't need to have everything figured out. You just need to trust that you can handle what comes next. And that's where true stability begins. We'll see you in the next episode.